Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. What's happening? Devin the Dream Haney going up against Eurycris Gamboa this Saturday, November 7th. I believe it's going to be on DAZN. Of course it's on DAZN. He's a DAZN fighter. Hasn't been a lot of promotion around this fight, and understandably so. I'm gonna be quite frank with y'all. You know, y'all know I fuck with Devin Haney. I'm a huge fan of the kid, man. I believe in his abilities, his skills. I've been watching him since he was 16 years old, man. The #1 amateur in the world at age 16. I just been following Devin Haney, you know, for a long time, and I see the potential. I see the skill. I see the work ethic. I see the grind. I see everything that this kid has, and there's still a lot of room for him to grow, and a lot of things for him to do in the sport of boxing that could help cement his legacy in the game. 21 years old, very, very young guy. And he got his whole career in front of him. So, like I said, with that being said, I'm not excited about this fight at all. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm not excited about this fight one bit. I mean, yeah, I want to see Devin Haney in the ring. And this is no shot at Devin Haney, and we're going to talk about why he's fighting Eurycris Gamboa. Eurycris Gamboa was stopped by Gervonta Tank Davis in his last bout. He put up a good fight. The fight went 12 rounds. Tank ended up stopping him in the 12th round with a vicious, I believe it was an uppercut that he hit him with. He was hitting him with that uppercut all damn night. He dropped him about 4 or 5 times in the fight, I believe. Gamboa, he's an older guy, man. Pretty much at the tail end of his career. I don't think anybody expect Gamboa to go in there and beat Devin Haney. I don't think anybody expected Gamboa to beat Tank Davis. Gamboa has been in a lot of wars in his career. Was in a war with Terrence Crawford. He was in a war with Ponce de Leon. I believe he fought Ponce de Leon. He had a lot of wars at the lower weight classes. And, he did his thing for the time that he was in his prime. He was a very, very known and feared fighter back in his time. He a very respected guy, was known for his punching power, was known for his punches and bunches, his speed. Just a very, very gifted Cuban fighter, very skilled fighter. And he still has the knowledge and the expertise and the wherewithal to be able to give anybody a decent fight. I think even though Devin Haney is a heavy favorite, and that's probably an understatement, a heavy favorite in this fight, I think there's some things that Devin Haney can learn, even if he go out there and outclass Gamboa, knock him out, do him dirty. I think there's still some things that he'll be able to learn in this fight, just because of the veteran skill level, the experience of Gamboa. Just all the things that Gamboa as a fighter, not just physically because he's older, but mentally, and just the intangible things that he's going to bring to the table versus Devin Haney. I think there will be some things that Devin Haney can learn from in this fight. But what I expect from Devin Haney, I expect him to go out there and just completely put on a masterclass. I don't expect Gamboa to touch Devin Haney all night. I don't expect him to hit Devin Haney with nothing stiff, nothing significant. I expect Devin Haney's defense to be phenomenal and flawless. I mean, the reach advantage is going to be ridiculous. I don't know how Gamboa is going to get on the inside. I mean, I don't expect Gamboa to be able to touch Devin Haney, to be quite honest with y'all. I expect Devin Haney to be able to shoot from the outside and pick off Gamboa at will. I mean, literally hit him with anything that he wants to. The left hook is going to be great in this fight for Devin Haney. The right uppercut will be phenomenal. I think we're going to see that punch a lot with Gamboa being a shorter guy, having to try to work his way on the inside. I think he's going to eat some uppercuts from Devin Haney. I think he's going to eat some overhand rights from Devin Haney, some straight rights from Devin Haney. I feel like Devin Haney going to be able to just box on the outside and pick this dude off and just hit him with anything he wants to. And, you know, I could see Devin Haney stopping Gamboa maybe around round 8, you know what I'm saying, round 9, something like that, round 10, you know. I don't know, man. It's just, I'm not really looking forward to this fight, but let's talk about why Devin Haney is fighting Eureka's Gamboa. First of all, Devin Haney was literally robbed not once but twice of an opportunity to fight for the WBC championship, to actually fight a contender or the champion for the belt. He was ordered to fight Luke Campbell for the WBC title. Somehow Top Rank and Lomachenko finagled their way in to put Lomachenko in position to fight Luke Campbell and literally robbed Devin Haney of his opportunity to go in there and whoop Luke Campbell's ass and become the actual WBC champion. So they made, you know, Devin Haney, him being the #1 contender at that time, you know, they tried to make their little fuss about it. But at that point, I mean, you got a powerhouse in Top Rank, Bob Arum, with a lot of, you know, a big mover and shaker in the sport of boxing, you know, trying to put his guy in position to set up the Lopez and Lomachenko fight, to try to make a undisputed fight, knowing damn well it wasn't going to be for real undisputed. You know what I'm saying? That was a chess move by Top Rank just to put themselves in position to lift up fighters under their own stable. You know, that was a business move. You feel me? But that don't make the shit right on the behalf of WBC. That lets you know right there that these sanctioning bodies can be bought. This shit really just about money. This shit ain't about boxing. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all wonder why, you know, I'm going to give it to y'all real no matter what. You feel me? But if y'all wonder why I'm very critical of certain guys and, you know, certain promoters and how they move, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the sanctioning bodies and stuff like that. Because this shit, you know, this shit really just about money. You feel me? So I'm going to support the guys that I want to support, and I'm going to uplift them. You feel me? Because this shit is really beyond boxing at this point. You feel me? It really, and that's sad to say as a boxing fan, but this shit really beyond boxing. For you to be able to literally rob this kid of an opportunity to fight for the belt when he worked his way to become the #1 contender, yet you ridicule him and say he haven't fought nobody, but you robbed him of his opportunity to fight Luke Campbell for the belt. Okay, cool. So after they pulled that bullshit, they said, okay, Devin Haney, for your troubles, we gonna make you the interim champion. Which means if the WBC champion don't uphold his obligations for whatever reason, you know, if he don't defend his title versus the mandatory, you know, or if he, you know, if something happened, he failed a drug test, you know, or something happened to where he gets stripped of the title, then Devin Haney, you are gonna presume you're going to become the WBC champion full time. You are the interim champion. For your troubles, we're going to make you the interim champion. Which means that you #1 in line. You are the mandatory for the WBC champion at this time for the winner out of the Lomachenko and Luke Campbell fight. He was already the #1 contender. You feel me? So either way, he was going to get an opportunity to fight for that WBC title versus the guy who won that fight. So Lomachenko ended up beating Luke Campbell. What happens? Devin Haney is fight. You know what I'm saying? They trying to do everything that they can to get the fight with Lomachenko, to get Lomachenko ass in the ring so he can touch him up and get that belt so y'all can quit all this bullshit. You ain't fought nobody yet. What they do? Top Rank, Lomachenko, they petition for the WBC franchise title, which this was an even bigger power move by Top Rank and the WBC. You know, WBC don't care. They going to the highest bidder. At this point for the WBC, it ain't about boxing no more. It's strictly about money. So Top Rank, they say, you know, we're going to pay you a little something up under the table. You know what I'm saying? Give our guy the franchise champion so he don't have to fight Devin Haney. We can keep this fake ass undisputed fight in-house with Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez. If Lomachenko gonna lose, we gonna let him lose to one of our guys. We ain't gonna let him lose to Devin Haney. Let him lose to one of our guys. You know what I'm saying? And if Lomachenko win, then shit, we just continue on the Lomachenko hype train. You know, because both of them were top ranked. Why the fuck not? It's a win-win situation for them. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they allowed him to get the franchise champion so he can duck Devin Haney. This is the second time in a row that Devin Haney has been robbed, literally, of an opportunity to show his mettle, to prove himself as a true champion. So what happens? Technically, Lomachenko vacated the belt. He basically laid his belt on the ground and said, here, motherfucker, you can have it. I don't want those problems. So Devin Haney becomes the real full-time WBC champion as he is today. Look it up. Go on BoxRec. You go see Devin Haney as the WBC champion. Go to the WBC website. It's going to say Devin Haney is the WBC champion. You dig what I'm saying? He is the WBC champion. Ain't no such thing as no franchise. It's all bullshit. Look at the belts that Teofimo Lopez had around his waist. He had the fake-ass franchise belt, and then the other WBC belt he had was some made-up shit by Top Rank. The shit had a Top Rank emblem on it. Shit was totally bullshit. They literally lied to the public. It was complete bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So now you got Devin Haney. It's like, damn, what the fuck? I couldn't fight Luke Campbell. I couldn't get the Lomachenko fight. Now I'm stuck with motherfucking Gamboa. I gotta fight. Let's go back. Then I couldn't get Gary Russell Jr. in the ring. Gary Russell Jr. didn't want to sign a contract. So now I'm left with fucking Eurycris Gamboa. And y'all want to blame me that I ain't fighting no damn body. Well, what the fuck you want me to do? Just sit around like Gary Russell Jr. and fight once a year? Hell no. I gotta fight some damn body. So that brings us to Saturday, November 7th, Devin Haney versus Eurycris Gamboa. You know what I'm saying? I had to break that shit down and give y'all a little history lesson for the motherfuckers. You know, motherfuckers already know what's going on, but people want to put their blinders on and shit and pretend that they don't see the fuck shit that's going on. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm going to put it out there anyway. Because like I told you, I got to give y'all the real. I can't lie to y'all. If I lie to y'all, I'm lying to my damn self. And I ain't going to lie to myself. I ain't going to lie to myself. Never that. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, man, I expect Devin Haney to go out here and put on a masterclass performance, make a statement, show these motherfuckers all this ducking and dodging and shit that's going on, all this maneuvering and strategic, you know, picking and choosing and all this shit. Look, Devin Haney need to go out there and make a statement to show everybody like, look, this why these folks don't want to see me, bro. I'm a terrible stylistic matchup for 97% of the guys are in and around my weight class. A terrible stylistic matchup. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a hard time landing shots on me. And you're going to have a hard time trying to outbox me. And you just might get your ass knocked out. That's tough. That's tough. He ain't one of them motherfuckers that's just going to stand in front of you and let you hit it. You going to have to work. And they don't want that shit. That's why Lomachenko didn't want to fight. The same way Teofimo Lopez outboxed Lomachenko. You don't think Devin Haney could have did that shit? The only difference is he got an opportunity to fight him and Devin Haney didn't. That's the only difference. That's the only difference in the resume, that he got the opportunity to fight these motherfuckers and Devin Haney didn't. It's literally the only difference. Like I said, Devin Haney need to go out there and make a statement. And then we need to see Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez next for the real Undisputed Championship. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what needs to happen next. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez next, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. What do y'all expect to see from Devin Haney on Saturday? And, you know, do you think that the Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney fight gonna happen next? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.